Hi everyone, this is PCM Agostinho and this is episode 16 of my career mode with only Portuguese riders. Uh, and we have a very special guest for this one. I got the Beast here with me. I'm going to interview the Beast, know a bit about his career and know what he's going to achieve in this season, right? And just talk to him a bit. Okay, so Morgado or the Beast. What do you think you can achieve in this season? Have you been working well to get good results? Talk a bit with us about this first season in World Tour races.
Well, I think I'm the best rider, best racer, best player. I work hard, work very hard, harder than everybody else. So I think I should have at least I don't know, at least 15, 15 Ballon d'Ors and 20 Champions Leagues. But okay,
What? Why are you talking about 20 Champions Leagues? Ballon d'Or? You mean Velodor? But you just started your career. I don't know. What are you talking about?
I'm talking about being the best. I'm the best. Work hard, work very hard, and best player in the world. Yeah.
You kind of sound familiar, but you really I don't know. Just just tell me one thing. If you win the Giro, what are you going to do?
If I win, I'm just gonna say team.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds. Was that what Eusebio used to say when he played football back in the 60s? I think it was. He scored a goal and said that. Was it him? I'm not sure. You guys let me know in the comments who that sounds like. Probably doesn't sound like anyone. But yeah. Uh, it's just a very poor impression of Ronaldo, probably something like that. Yeah. Yeah, we do what we can to entertain ourselves in these ones, in these episodes. So in this one, so Morgado just go warm up. You gotta do Milan San Remo and the Ardennes Classics in this episode. So I hope you're fit. I'm pretty sure you are. You work harder than everybody else. So I guess you are ready. So okay, so we are going to go to those races. We'll start with Milan San Remo and then we'll go to the Ardennes Classics. We are riding the our first monument. We are in San Remo for Milan San Remo, and is the question is the Beast going to be able to win his first monument? Stay tuned to find out. I'm not sure I'm gonna ride for Gato in this one, but yeah, I'll have to wait and see. That's going to be the case. For now, we got our train formed here, and we'll use the yellow bar of Figueiredo for now. We'll try to see what we can do later when we get to the Poggio. That is about 1k away. As long as we are here ahead, we'll stay with him. And we are now with Antunes. So let's see if Antunes can bring up the pace here a bit. We need to cut down the field here, and that is what we are going to try and do here. And I think we're going to have to really soon attack with Morgado. I think that has to be the plan here. I will try to take on the wheel. Pedro Silva has a pretty good day today and is a better sprinter. Today he has 78 sprint. And this is just my tactic that I use here on the Milan San Remo. And I think it's time for Morgado to go ahead and attack with his acceleration. Try to get a gap here. Otherwise, we are not going to be getting there with a good gap to the front. Yeah, we're not able to get any sort of gap. But we'll see. We'll still got a chance here. Morgado is going to try to work for Pedro Silva, obviously. Probably I might just go in the Wheel of Van Aert. Seems like a good idea. And bit more. Oh, so Calibuan is flying over here, and I think we can get a top 10 here. Maybe, let's see. Ooh, Pedro Silva is going fast, and is going to get second place. Ben Turner wins. Wow. And we get a podium on our first monument. Not with Morgado. It's not really his kind of race unless things break a bit more on the podium there. But yeah, we got second place with Pedro Silva. So yeah, that's pretty good for a team like ours, I would say. Yeah, next one. Yeah, some more classics. Maybe we'll go with. Yeah, we'll go with Amstel Gold Race. I first thought about doing Paris-Roubaix, but that kind of changed my mind because the initial plan was to do Milan-San Remo and the Ardennes Classic. So we're gonna go into this one. As you can see, the Beast is not in super shape. He's got his mind on the Giro. He's not that far away, and I think he has. The Giro is I know, about 2 weeks away, 3 weeks away, and I think he is looking good to have a fitness peak there, maybe at the middling part of that race. Ideally, he would peak before, but if he does end up being in a fitness peak at the final week, that's going to be good to be in good shape to fight for the overall. Again, depending on who is there, who isn't there. Yeah. No, for now, there's gonna be our guy here for sure in this race. Maybe Pedro Silva, if he has a really good race day condition, maybe he can be also a guy we can work to. But for now, it's going to be all for the Beast. Yeah, and we're at the start of the race. And well, the Beast has not picked up a great race day condition. -1, so it doesn't look particularly good for this one. And also our other guys also don't have a great race day condition. Obviously, this is not an objective for our team. We didn't even, at the beginning of the season, we didn't think we were going to be here, and so I didn't really focus on that. I focused a lot on the Giro, and that was our main. That is our main goal for this part of the season. So our guys are obviously super fit. So if we can get a top 10 here, that would be pretty good. Tavares is a pretty good day, a reasonable day at least for the +2. So we'll see how that develops. It's going to be protected for now. Him, the Beast, and obviously the Beast and Pedro Silva as well. I know it's close between him and João Oliveira. We are now just about 50 k's from the finish line, and the group has been reduced to 52 riders. We still got 4 guys here, but things aren't looking that that great, really. The Beast is definitely the guy that we have. Morgana, for those who don't know who the Beast is. Can't believe you don't know who the Beast is at this point. Yeah, and we already got basically 3 guys drop. And there's been a breakaway, 6 guys, and I mean not great guys, but guys at least as good as my best guys, except for Morgado, of course. So yeah, the Peloton's been chasing, and they're about to get caught here, and it looks like the Peloton's back together. 129 guys, as some guys seem to be attacking, and Mark Donovan apparently had a flat tire. Few attacks here on the flat. I'm not sure that those are going to lead to too much of a gap here. Probably not. We are not in a great position. If you're gonna get a top 10 here, it's gonna be a pretty good result. So we want to be aware of the attacks of the favorites, and if we can, we should mark those attacks. As this seems to be a pretty strong move here, probably. Yeah, a lot of the favorites. Let's see if somebody's chasing here or not. No one chases, we probably going to have to chase. Pitcock's here, but I think there's some Ineos riders here up front. So they're probably not gonna chase. Well, we'll have to wait and see if somebody chases, because we really don't have the firepower to chase. We have to fetch water one last time, or it's too late. Hopefully this group is able to bridge the gap. Seems like they're close to being able to do that, and they have. But I'm not sure Oliveira is gonna be able to reach here with that water, as we're gonna change Tavares onto the Beast to protect him. Last 2 guys here, and yeah, Tavares gonna have to be the guy who picks up the water, because the other guys are just done. They're just done, and we are just trying to survive here in this group. Hopefully somebody is able to chase down those guys there in front, as we are approaching the final decisive part of the race. We're gonna go through this descent and that climb there 2 more times. It's the Kolberg, in case you don't know. I didn't remember the name, so yeah, so it's the Kolberg here. We're gonna pass here 1 more time at least, and who is in front? Alaphilippe, no, Kodu and Girmay, then Alaphilippe, Bernal, and we just are trying to hold on here.
Only 15 kilometers left.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think we should be attacking here. I don't think we really have the firepower to do it. We'll try to... Now everybody attacks. Now we have to do something. Now we have to do something, and the Beast is going to follow Tavares, and he's going to try to pace and try to at least reach that group there. Otherwise, we are not going to get that top 10. We can now lower the pace here. It's not up to me to follow these guys here at front. Van Etveld and McNulty get caught, and there are 5 guys ahead. As we can see that Tavares is almost done. As we are approaching the decisive part of the race, I'm probably gonna follow these guys here with Morgado. It's probably the best thing to do here, as they are attacking. Tavares, no need to chase now, just try and stay there if you can get a top 25. Probably not. Another guy is probably trying to attack Gron. Follow him as well. Oh, it's like Larson is attacking as well. No, is not following. Told him to follow, but doesn't want to follow. And we still got Pitcock here, and the grab might be Might just be.
Swift acceleration by David Gaudu.
Might just
We're into
be.
the last 5 kilometers.
Those guys up front might just be caught here at the end. We'll have to wait and see, as we are going to follow almost every attack. And we're probably gonna go ahead and accelerate here, try to get ahead in front in the descent, then recover, then attack on the Coburg, and then try to get a top 10. Let's see, we're gonna have to follow one of these guys that sprints
such percentages
well,
that the
and
strongest
that's
can
probably gonna
create
be
some
Mathieu van der
gaps.
Poel. I'm gonna follow him if we can. If we can follow him. Okay. We are out of energy. We were unable to follow him, so let's follow Pitcock. And there's a guy flying here, Johansson, here from behind. Let's see if we can sprint now and still overtake some guys that don't really have energy. And I think we might just miss out on the top 10. Let's see.
Wow, he handled his
I
race
think
well.
we might get it. If we are ahead of Pitcock, we're gonna get 10th place. No. Okay, yeah. We lost to Tobias Jan Johansson. 11th place for Morgado. Yeah, hard to do a lot better than this. Tavares
Waiting
still
for the back
sprinting
markers
there
who appear to be
for
fairly numerous in
31st.
this difficult race.
Yeah. Yeah, hard to do a lot better, I think, here. Maybe you could have done a bit better and got a top 10 for sure, but Morgado is not really so great in the hills that we are able to compete with these guys. But we'll try again in Flash Wallon.
Pack is increasing
And Flash
its
Wallon
run
has
rate.
just started, and we have, I think, a better race day condition in this one overall. The beast has +2, so you should be more competitive in this one with a 78 hills, 83 mountain, and also 85 stamina and 82 resistance. So I think it looks a lot better. I think the top 10 is definitely doable, even though we got also star-studded field here. That is also always going to be tough. And André Carvalho had a -5 the last race in Amstel, and now has a +5. So he's even going to be one of the protected riders here, because he has 77 kills in this one, and also a pretty high value in stamina and resistance. Also protected. We're gonna go with Pedro Silva, but we could have went with Tavares as well. Yeah, that's going to be it, and we'll get back to the action as soon as something relevant happens. We are about 43 k's from the finish line, as things are starting to get interesting, as Lima was fetching water and obviously goes down. We have to send another guy, Oliveira, to get the water as we are approaching the Côte de Cherab. There was a break up front, as we see again attacks from the favorites. Alaphilippe, Dylan Tunes, was a few guys that have already been caught. This is the new break that just formed recently with Hermans and McNulty and Larson and Steinhauser, and those guys looking reasonably good there for sure. So that might be an important move, but again, I don't think we got the team to just go ahead and pull these guys, as Pedro Silva is left behind. I gotta find these guys a bit more in front, as the beast is not protected. Gotta go with Tavares now for him as we go through the Mur-du-Huy one last time before the last time it will be the finish line, as you can see here. And we gotta improve the positioning of our guys. Is gonna be left behind. So who is in front right now? So we got Larson is alone ahead. I don't think he's gonna be away. Alaphilippe, then we got Hershey, Tunes, Retailleau, and Martinez, Hermans, McNulty, Steinhauser was pretty much done, and then we got some of our guys have been left behind here as no one is chasing, so that's bye-bye to those guys. So the beast is just gonna be stay here and try to get the help from Tavares, and I don't think those guys are gonna get back in. If they do get back in, I'm not gonna be the one doing the chasing, as it seems like they might just get back in there. Let's see what's going on here up front, as we see more attacks going. Birmai, Larson has been caught, so we got now Vlasov, Bertelu and Dylan Tunes. Those three are ahead, but it might just be one of those situations where it's just going to be decided there in the very well known Mur de Huy. I'm just going to try to move a bit forward with André Carvalho, because it seems like he has a pretty good day, still has a ton of energy left, so he might still be
And it's a swift acceleration by Maximilian
able to
Schuster.
assist Morgado up front if he can, as Tavares is almost done, and we are 15 k's away from the finish line, so still one last climb before the Mur de Huy. We got the Côte de Cherab there, as we have to accelerate here as everybody is going after it. And André Carvalho, I don't know why he is so far back here. Yeah, just gonna put Silva leading him to the front, as we have to go and try to put Tavares pulling here, because apparently no one of these guys are interested. We now got Enios. Enios is now chasing, so that's good. That's good, a good thing. We don't need to worry about the chase in this situation, and we'll have to go now and Tavares go ahead and protect Morgado again. We kind of have to move forward a bit, as André Carvalho is also now here in front. Just move ahead a bit, and Côte de Cherab will probably want to be in a good position, as it looks like we're gonna go into the Mur de Huy. Unless somebody attacks in this Côte de Cherab, we are going to go into the Mur de Huy with a big group. Not sure that's good or bad for our chances, but I think we're just going to form a train right now. Want to be entering the Mur de Huy in a good position. So if we can get ahead here, that'll be pretty good. Let's see if Tavares is able to accelerate here. And let's see if we can try and bridge that gap. We gotta go with Pedro Silva now. Go with Tavares right behind the beast, as we now go with Pedro Silva. Give it your all. We gotta close that gap to those guys before we go to the descent. He's done. So okay, now we'll go as well with Carvalho. André Carvalho, let's go to the descent. Go hard. We can still catch those guys. Let's gel right now for him, and probably Morgado is going to gel now as well. As what the hell? Where is the beast? The beast, get in the wheel there, bro. What the hell are you doing? What the hell are you doing? Get in the wheel of Carvalho. That is an order. As these guys accelerate, and we might have to follow one of these guys. It's probably best then to just be here. Who are we going to follow? Alaphilippe, maybe? If we can get in his wheel, maybe. Schachmann? No, Schachmann is done. So we're probably just gonna go ahead and sprint. We are 800 meters from the finish line, and we might just get a top 3 podium. Or did we went too early? No, everybody's done. So Pidcock's gonna win, and the beast is picking up third place, a podium finish, and André Carvalho with an amazing top 10 as well. 6th place for André Carvalho, so pretty good race overall, I'd say. Pedro Silva is probably going to be top 25. Yeah, I think so, or at least close to it. Yeah, 25th exactly, and Tavares a bit further down, 42nd. So, podium spot for the Beast. Yeah, I thought we had a better race day condition and we had a chance. I think winning was also always going to be hard with our team, but maybe we could have got that result. Maybe, just maybe. If Morgado was able to stay on the wheel of André Carvalho after the descent, maybe we could have gotten into a better position and maybe fight for the win. But I mean, I'm happy with this result. And so finally, last but not least, Liège-Bastogne-Liège, we got a decent day for Morgado, not great, could be better, and this is on a -5, so he's definitely not going to be a protected guy today. Daniel Lima is also going to be protecting someone, as we got Figueiredo in this race, and also André Carvalho and Tiago Antunes, and I think also, oh, seems like João Oliveira has leveled up on the hills, now he's 76, so that's definitely a guy who is worth protecting, so we're going to protect him. And yeah, maybe with André Carvalho, he's not that great on mountain, and I think mountain is going to be important, or more important than Liège-Bastogne-Liège than in the other races that we did before, the other Ardennes Classics. So I think we're going to go and protect Figueiredo as well as Oliveira. And Antunes is going to be sort of a free guy for now, and it's going to be a long race. So let's move ahead and see what happens. And we are 71 Ks from the finish line, and we see that the Beast is already alone. Wow, that is amazing. Maybe this can, yeah, we are back together, but it was a bit worrying. Let's see if somebody can get up there and protect the Beast. Somebody like Antunes, for instance. So got Oliveira and Figueiredo. Still look rather decent here, but we're gonna gel Carvalho soon, as well as Antunes, as they seem to be almost done. 57 Ks from the finish line, still a lot of ground to cover. Good thing we reconnected there. Gotta increase the effort here, otherwise the Beast is also going to be left behind, as we see that pretty much everybody is done in our team. So Figueiredo is gonna have to move on and try to protect the Beast, and somebody is going to have to fetch some water really soon. Tutu's not able to protect Figueiredo, as he is done as well. I think it might be a good time to go with Figueiredo here and fetch some water, as we are going through a descent. Still 5 guys ahead. Actually, they just got caught. Not a great important break, just the starting break, as we see some more guys are attacking as we are approaching the important phase of this race. Figueiredo is probably going to be without any energy if he reaches the Beast here and give him some water. Just give water to the Beast. Yeah, you did it. You did it, and I think pretty much everybody's done in our team. Gel these guys, see if they have something left in the tank. Probably not, as now Morgado is completely by himself, so he's going to have to make his own race. Just mark the decisive moves and just try to get at least the top 10. Maybe better than that. Top 5 would be pretty good, I would say, and another podium would be a pretty great result in his second monument, and will be your second podium of the season as well, as we see a few guys attacking here: Vlasov, Arietta, Tunes, Pitcock, and yeah, they're not going too far apparently. Still a lot of riders in this group, as we see more people attacking. Let's just increase our effort. We want to be up there in case this splits, and it doesn't split, then no one gets away, so that's good. I still would like to be a bit more ahead. as we are going to a descent and we are approaching the end of this great race. As we see got the Roche of Ocon, got the Force as well, as a lot of favorites are moving, and we are left behind, but I think they're still gonna get caught before the Col de la Roche of Ocon, as we see more riders moving and still somebody's chasing. That's good. I don't want to do the chase, I just want to be up there as we approach the Col de la Roche of Ocon. It's going to be the decisive point here, not much more is going after that, so we'll probably want to increase our effort here, move ahead and try to follow these attacks that inevitably are going to happen in this one, in this climb. I'm pretty sure that's going to be the case. Let's see who are we able to follow here.
This climb is feared
Who is
by
this
many
guy?
riders
Van der
who
Poel
present
seems like a good
themselves
guy
very
to follow. Okay, let's just say here behind Van Netveld. As we see, who is this guy? Pogacar? Not sure who he is. Maybe we should follow him. Why not? Why not? Why not follow this Pogacar guy? Okay. Ooh, he's struggling. Okay. Okay. He's not in his best days. Hopefully he's not hopefully he's not preparing for the Giro. As we see that we got this group, but they are attacking again. 10Ks from the finish line.
10 kilometers left.
Hopefully we can survive. Morgado's not that great in sprinting, but if we get there at the end with a lot of energy, maybe we can do something. As we see that two guys are ahead now. It's Godot and Shackman, and we see Foss right behind, as we don't have much left in the tank. Let's just tell right now, as we now have the descent. Probably gelled up a bit too early, maybe. Just want to follow these guys. We don't want to be left behind here, as we want to follow Jorgensen, as he is the guy who is closer to us.
The rider has just
And
suffered a puncture.
we see that these guys might stay ahead, Godot and Shackman. Probably one of them is going to win, and we need to get ahead here, as we are very well behind here. We are not going to get a top 10 here for sure. I'm not even sure we're going to get a top 25. I don't know what happened. I was following one guy that apparently, yeah, Jorgensen stopped for some reason, or didn't have the acceleration, or I don't know what happened. But we finished the race with a lot of energy and in a bad position, so this means we didn't play well, that's for sure. So Morgado barely makes it top 20, and yeah, these guys are really far behind. Pretty demanding race without any support. We could have done a lot better, and here at the end, whenever you finish the race with energy, that means you didn't play well, and that was what happened. I think I tried to follow the wrong guy and he just stopped for some reason, and I didn't realize that until it was too late, and we missed out on that top 10. But overall, over these 4 races, I think we got podium on the Monument, podium on Flash Wallon, and we also got top 20s. Not ideal results, but decent results in Liège, Bastogne-Liège, and Amstel for the team that we have. Obviously, we could have done better, but that's always going to be the case. And yeah, let's just take a look at the season really quick, how things are going, and then just wrap up the video. Okay, this is the objectives page. As you can see, I didn't miss a lot of objectives so far, so that's pretty good. Only missed some sort of small objectives, except here for the top 10 in the Minerva Classic. We were unable to get there, but we have a maximum super success because we have been getting some pretty amazing results at the eyes of our sponsor, as you can see, Tirreno Adriatico especially. And yeah, that top 3 there on La Flèche Wallonne, also 3 stars, so I think it's pretty much guarantee that we are going to have a super success in this season. And yeah, they are very happy with Morgado. They are very happy with our team currently. So yeah, this season we just want to try and have good World Tour races here. Next race is obviously going to be the Giro. It's going to be big objective for us for Morgado. So it's going to be all in for him. As you can see, I think we already got the team here for that race. Morgado, Pedro Silva. He has leveled up again on hills, I think, 73-75 now. So that's pretty good. Oliveira is not going to be there. It's going to be saved for the Tour. And we're going to have Daniel Lemos as more just a puncher guy. And then we're going to have André Carvalho and Frederico Figueiredo and Tiago Antunes. Those are climbers slash punchers, and we're just going to have some young guys that are decent on the climbs. As you can see, not a lot of sprinting capability. We are really focused on the GC. I mean, we do have Pedro Silva, so maybe he can if he can improve a bit on sprint, still has potential to do so. Maybe he can compete in some stages, especially hilly stages. But yeah, that's going to be our main focus. Looking at the potential of our guys, yeah, Morgado still has potential as a puncher. That is what he's training right now. As for the other guys, not a lot of potential left. Bit of potential here for Portela as a sprinter. André Oliveira still has a pretty decent potential as a puncher, and also as a climber, as a time trialist, bit of potential. Martin Gil is not going to evolve. He is too old for that. And this guy here, Macedo, still has a bit of potential as well. And Daniel Lima still has a bit of potential as a puncher, but that climbing ability is a bit worrying. And also this guy here, bit of potential as a climber and as a puncher. He might be just as good or better than Figueiredo, for instance. And Diogo Fernandes still has potential as a climber, and the André Carvalho, not a lot of potential left. And this guy here, Michael Cairo, some potential as a sprinter, and Tiago Antunes is pretty much maximized. And that's it as we see our team. And we are just going through the team classifications to see how we're doing. We're obviously doing really well here. This is the classification that really matters. Continental teams, we have a pretty sizable advantage over HE2R of about 400 points, and we really want to be ahead of them at the end of the season, and also ahead of as many World Tour teams as we can, because if one of these teams drops down to the Continental Pro level, we are not going to get those World Tour invites automatically. We will only have a few of them, and not all of them as we want. So yeah, I think that's going to be it for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, and I'll see you in the next one where we'll tackle the Giro d'Italia and probably take a first look at the dossiers as well just before that. Okay, so thank you for watching. See you in the next one.